I'm going to give you 4 or 5 sentences. I recommend write them down. Okay? Because these can give you a bit of a jump. When I was first told these sentences, I was a bit shaken up. Okay? So let's try. I'm going to write them for you. The first one is managers. And in my book, anybody who joins the management team is a manager. Some are good managers, some are great managers. The fact that your terminology is sometimes general manager and sometimes executive doesn't matter. We are all managers. You agree, sir? Because you will be asked to manage a territory. You will be asked to manage clients. Maybe there are some intermediaries sometimes. So you are always a manager in mind. So managers don't give reasons. They deliver. There will be a reason for everything. If this is followed, there is a reason. There is gravity. So, when my friend Sudhir Gupta was IIT Kanpur, I am Calcutta, CEO of a company, came to help us. But he is helping us. He is doing this as a favor to us. She is also doing it as a favor to me. So, he one day said, "Sir, there was too much of traffic." Then I looked at him. I won't give reason. Traffic has been there for 100. Somebody else tried to say, there was a blockage on this rail. Mumbai mein hoga. Never give reason. Just apologize. We will get stuck in things which are not in our control. Just apologize and say, "I'm sorry. I'll take greater care." Okay? So never give reasons. Deliver. And when you can't, apologize. And make amends. Khali apology is not good enough. Make amends. Make up for it. Second, a lot of people come to you for little favors. They kar do, bend the rule, do a little thing. I remember Tarun used to get many cases, a credit guy used to shoot them down. So he was very friendly with the girl who was credit. I still remember. Kya naam tha uska ladki ka? Preeti Parmeshwar. Because his numbers were affected by what Preeti signed off on, not what he got. Okay? So, the point I am going to write here is that when things go wrong, and they will go wrong, that's what life is. Don't blame the market, the economy, your colleagues. Which means never become a member of the BMW club. What is the BMW club? Witching, morning waving. There are always the bloody fellows who will give reason. Ye college theek nahi hai, ye professor theek nahi hai, bathroom theek nahi hai, my daddy should have sent me somewhere else, etc., etc. There is a concept, we didn't get a time. That day when I came, I had already overspent time, which I wanted to tell you guys, which is locus of control. We ran out of time that day, so I carried it back in my notes. Please remember, try and maintain locus of control within yourself. If he's got this position, it's because of himself. He's a very humble man. Singh की speech सुनी तो बहुत humility के साथ बोले. That is part of his politics. So, whatever happens, do I have to make friends with big people to get into positions? No, that means you are blaming. Accidents happen because that guy hit you. Yes, 99% that doesn't happen. 1% it happens. So keep your locus of control 95% within yourself. Fourth, when two managers go and for the same job or to meet the same client, again 95% of the time, 5% Rudi hai. Everything has exceptions. Okay? You can say but. Those but guys, but gets kicked every time. When two managers go for the same job, either one is an idiot or both are idiots. Why should you send to one? Because if he and I are sent by the boss, either he doesn't trust me or he doesn't trust her or he doesn't trust either. So always go and say, sir, I will go in. And you are closer to the customer, closer to the market, closer to the firing line, you should do a better job. So let's write it down. When two managers go to meet the same client or deal with the same problem, either one is an idiot or both. Fifth, somebody told me this a few days ago. I don't do charity in business. I don't do business in charity. सर कर दीजिए, बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, बहुत दिक्कत है. You have to be cold-blooded. You're dealing with money and shareholders' money. You don't do charity. And when you do charity, don't try to make a cut out of it. You don't do business in charity. I know I've run out of time. So one of the most important things I told you 10 things. Is that people get fired. So I talked about employability and resilience in employability. And I said if you do those 10 things, if you don't do those 10 things, what will you become in 3 years? Khatara. In Punjabi we call it chakra. तो वो 10 चीजें print करके रखो. Then you get into his job or his job. My job. Because people think they've got a job and then they settle down, the only thing they are thinking is shadi, car, ghar. They become khataras. There's a nice book which I'm sure you heard of, Who Moved My Cheese? Somebody moves your cheese. Who's more active and more bright. Okay? So, employability and resilience. Some guys never get fired. When I was in HR, I used to, the company was always under pressure. His boss used to do half the globe. And what was that word? Bohiga, something like that, bohiga. Bend over, here it comes again, 10,000 more jobs go. आधा ग्लोब सो रहा होता है ना, depending on where part of the west or the east you are. So ये trouble है. सर ने भी बहुत समझाया आपको. When you write the letter, I wrote recently to somebody that, sir, you are a very good teacher, you are very good, but there is a redundancy. because I got another guy who did 4 other things. You can't be a guy on one leg. मेरे को तो यही करना है. You have to learn. People start many things. Some are difficult, some are dirty. Why I succeeded? Because the dirtiest job I used to raise my hand. And obviously everything does get solved. If somebody else can do it, I can also do it. So, Jack Welch is a great guy. What he says, practice, practice, practice. And lastly, there will be guys, BMW types and other guys who want to waste your time. And you tell them, if you've got nothing to do, please don't do it here. Get rid of them. Okay? So, I have gone past my 10 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.